Hello there,
Hello.
Gia.
Hello, world.
Hello,
Hello.
world.
Hello, Tano people. I'm back.
Gia's back from her little
Yeah,
trip.
my
Yep.
little trip. I missed everybody.
Yeah, we
I had
missed
to do.
you, all right.
Oh, thanks. I had to do a marathon of hospital last night and this morning, and I did fall asleep a little bit today during today's actual episode.
Yeah.
Because I don't. Can you get jet lag just from going to New Hampshire?
Yeah, sure. I think, well, the whole, being out of your home and all of that, the
Being
stress
out
of
of your home,
traveling,
traveling is stressful. Yeah.
Yeah, it
Although
is. It
that
is,
little
Gia.
rinky-dink airport in New Hampshire was the least stressful. I mean, how lovely. It was like, I think they only had one flight that week or something, and so they just gave you the
Mhm.
personal service. It
Uh-huh.
was just like nice little old lady librarians came around and said, "Do you need a tag for your bag?" And that, it was like,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
it was crazy. So it shouldn't have
That's
been stressful. But anyway, I'm caught up.
mhm.
I don't know how you want to tackle this because we've got, what is
Got
this, Thursday? So
5. We got 5 episodes, right? Yeah,
we'll
Friday.
never be able to cover the
No,
minutia of,
no,
yeah.
I know. All right, well, so let's just what's the first character that comes into your mind?
Anna.
Yes, yes. Bingo.
And also, before I think of Anna, I go haircut.
Yes. Haircut
Haircut,
Anna.
Anna haircut. What's
Yes.
Before I say anything about the haircut, what do you want to say about the haircut?
I'm okay with the haircut.
Okay.
You're not?
Initially I was like, "No." And I was like, "Oh, no, I guess it's kinda cute." And then there'd be like, I was wondering if they were restyling it within that scene. Like, it kept
Uh-huh.
looking different to me.
Uh-huh. Hmm.
Um, Overall, I would say I'm more of a fan of her with longer hair,
Yeah, she
but
looks great with longer hair. Yeah, it's
but
I
then I was
just
like, "Oh, it's kinda cute." It was alright.
yeah, and Anna's back. That's what's great, I think.
That's what was great.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, that was awesome. So okay, she's speaking with a French doctor who is stiff cut.
Was the doctor French?
Well,
Did she have an accent?
I didn't notice. I know. I was gonna
I didn't
say,
really I
uh,
didn't really notice. Do you think she was French? Huh.
I was gonna say, yeah, in the fake French accent competition, she and
Oh my
Pascal are neck
god.
and neck.
Yeah, it was like, "Can you get a word out?" Oh my
I
god. It was
Yeah,
crazy.
that was a little rough.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
But anyway, sorry. What were you gonna say about the scene with the doctor?
well, other than that accent situation, I wasn't sure, like, Anna seemed to be, like, sort of trying to play her, right? Like, trying to convince her
Yeah.
that she's fine, just needs, to talk to some people from home.
Yeah.
But
Um,
I do we believe that she's okay?
I too felt like she was just telling the doctor what she wanted to hear, and I
Mhm.
don't know, I feel like as soon as Felicia gets there, there's gonna be some, plea to get me out of here
Yeah,
because
yeah,
the
mhm.
faison or something, I don't
Right,
know.
right.
I also
Yeah.
thought it was kind of, uh, silly that she's not allowed to have a teacup, but she's got some kind of crochet needle that you could easily pierce somebody's throat with or something.
Well, it's not really a pointy end. It would take some doing. I mean, you could probably, ruin somebody's eyeball, sure.
I was gonna say you could gouge an eye out or something. I
Yeah,
just feel like
yeah,
if a
right.
teacup is dangerous, then,
Right, yeah,
um
yeah.
was that
Mhm.
crocheting? Am I
Yeah,
correct in that?
that was crocheting,
Okay.
yeah. Mhm. Yeah.
Um, so yeah, I don't know what to think there, and I mean, it was touching the way she, cried freely when she spoke to,
Felicia.
Felicia. I mean, I felt
Yeah.
like that was real.
Mhm. Yeah,
But
yeah.
I feel like she's angling for something, and
Mhm. Mhm.
I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
know. I'm not sure what to think there. And I also thought, would the doctor, like, after saying, yes, you can speak to her, but she didn't say you can invite her for a visit. And then now suddenly Felicia's going to bring Emma too. It seems like all of that should have been passed by the clinic and made,
Yeah.
like, would they have just let him?
Yeah,
I
I
don't know.
know all of that seems a little bit troubling, I think, because I don't
Yeah.
know, like, if Anna's got some sort of programming also that's sort of dictating, like, how she behaves. Not I don't wanna
Yeah.
think so, but I don't
You don't wanna
know.
do the pen thing around her and see what
Eh,
happens?
Not really, not really.
It's like the
Uh,
old school pen. Yeah.
right, right. Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping that she, genuinely I believe she really does need to see people who understand the whole Faison thing, and,
Yeah. Yeah. But wouldn't you think as a highly intelligent WSB agent, former
mhm,
WSB agent, that
mhm.
she would have realized that she never really saw Faison, like she saw, the cigarillos and she heard voices and but did she ever really I know she was kind of hallucinating a little bit for a while there, but
Yeah, wasn't she
um
medicated? Weren't they drugging her sort of?
yeah, they were drugging her. Yeah, but wouldn't you think that she'd assume they were drugging her? You know?
I I
Like
don't know. Maybe assuming they're drug, but she still can't, like, fight the effects of whatever that drug is.
yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Um,
I
so
don't
I think
know.
she was kind of powerless there. Um,
Yeah, but I don't want her to really be mentally unstable. I want her to have some kind of plan that's
I know, I
I
do
I
too.
don't know.
Yeah.
But I also was like comforted because I thought, well, that doctor doesn't seem like she's part of this evil plot. Like it seemed like
Mhm.
a genuine,
Mhm.
like we thought maybe the whole clinic was in on the whole Sidwell, like, you know,
Yeah, yeah. Mhm.
and it didn't, at least in that scene, I didn't get that vibe. Like there was nothing that gave that
Right.
impression.
Right. Yeah, I know. It just like I just want this whole chapter to be over. I don't like
Yeah.
not knowing, cuz it does seem like Cullum has eyes on whatever's going on there, right? So, I don't know like at what point he would intervene, like what is his end game there, just to keep Anna
Yeah.
like out of the way, or like why not just eliminate her? I don't know.
I don't
Um,
know. I don't know. But anyway,
um,
it was excellent to have her back, and
yeah,
hopefully she'll be
yeah.
back, like
Mhm.
back on at least a semi-permanent status or something.
Yeah, that would be
That
lovely.
would be
Yeah.
nice.
Mhm. Mhm.
So Anna, okay, is that how we're doing it? We're just gonna name a character that comes to
Yeah, why
mind,
don't we
and
do that? Yeah, we'll run through whatever happened
okay,
with them. Okay. What do you want?
Lucy.
Oh God.
Yeah,
I'm very, very disappointed in Lucy, like, very
yeah,
disappointed in Lucy. I mean,
yeah,
Brooklyn, if I were I mean, of course, the whole plan, and putting her head together with Lucy, that was all stupid, that was all kind of reckless. But I don't think she ever, like, would have had a reason to doubt that Lucy was her friend and wouldn't do this kinda crap to her, right?
right. It feels like both Lucy and Brooklyn, they've kind of reverted the characters back to earlier, less evolved phases of themselves.
Yeah, yeah,
And yeah, I just hated that feeling of like, oh, suddenly she's blackmailing her. It's like, oh God,
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
I mean, so obviously, like, she can't be friends with her anymore. It feels like like she has to, I guess this just all feels so, like, pointless, going along with this, like, getting this whole plan rolling to begin with, and now, of course, it's in full swing, so there's nothing she can do to stop it, but, ugh, it's just such a shame, you know?
yeah. I did like how they, you know, pulling in the new cop.
Mhm,
What is it?
Joe.
Patrick? Joe Fitzpatrick. Yeah.
Fitzpatrick? Yeah.
Is that right? I don't know.
Yeah.
But anyway, new guy.
Mhm.
I like, pulling him in on this because he's like suspects everybody in town has
Yeah.
something going on, and and so
Mhm,
now he's
mhm,
full steam ahead, and
mhm,
Drew is trying to frame Willow too, and that's fun, and
mhm.
um So it's all, and Justine is like had it up to here with Chase. And I'm with her on that. I have
Uh,
had it up to here with Chase.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I just can't. Like the kids say, I just can't even with Chase right now.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
Uh,
I'm a little bit with Michael. Is it worth fighting for this dude? He's so stupid right now.
yeah, I know. Should
I
we
don't
go?
care how lovely you are with a baby. You can find somebody that's smarter and also good looking and also lovely with a baby that's not
Mhm.
being as much of an idiot as Chase. Can't you?
I think so. Should we talk about Chase now?
Oh, sorry, I'm all over the place.
That's okay. That's all right.
Sure. Okay,
Okay.
Chase looks good in a blue sweater, blue pullover,
Yeah, that was kind of a old man kind of a top, I thought. I mean, the
a
color
little
was
bit
sort of
sort of like cabana wear.
yeah, yeah, I mean, of course
Yeah.
I guess if anybody can pull that sort of look off, he can. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, I thought he really sort of looked his best, not physically, but as a person, in his conversation with Tracy today.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah. I guess so.
that takes a certain amount of bravery to try to, like, mend fences with somebody like Tracy, to make the first move and
That's
all of
true.
that, so I give him points for that. I give Tracy tremendous points for really
Yep.
trying to be civil and thoughtful, right?
Yeah,
Um
and I really liked a lot of the dialogue. That was today.
Mhm.
Um,
Mhm.
just the stuff she was saying about, you're not taking care with the one you're supposed to love the most. The
Yeah.
one you're
Yeah.
supposed to be paying the most attention to and giving the most care,
Mhm.
and
Mm.
that's the one you're, you know, giving short shrift to.
Yeah,
And
yeah, basically taking Brooklyn for granted, right?
yeah, and I just liked the sort of careful way she said all that, and
Yeah.
it looked like he took that to heart, like, it looked like he
Mhm.
thought about that. But
Mhm.
then, he's right back in it, like, "Oh,
As soon
uh-oh,
as he
he's gonna have
sees
to." Yeah,
Joe with the little piece of paper,
yeah, you can
yeah.
hear the white horse neighing in the
Yeah.
background, like, they should have had a
Yeah.
white horse come galloping out and have him get
Yeah,
on,
that'd
and
be fun. Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Um, but yeah, otherwise, like the other scenes we saw with Chase over the last several days, we had him, dropping by Willow's and then sort of interfering with Joe's questioning of her just to
Yep,
protect her.
yep, yep, he
Um,
can't help himself, it's
he
like.
can't. He can't. And he's got this whole like story he's telling himself about why this is all okay.
Yeah, it's
But
all okay, and Brooklyn wanted, let me make up my own mind, and it's
yeah,
like, yeah, yeah, but
yeah.
yeah, he needs to face that he's got a problem. Even if
Mhm.
Willow, like, put it this way, even if Willow were the person he thinks she is,
Mhm. Yeah.
he's paying her too much attention
Yeah.
for a guy that says he's so in love with his wife.
Mhm.
Like, even
Yeah.
if she truly were that angel that needs
Mhm.
defending,
Mhm.
he should be like, "Okay, but that's not my job anymore." That's not,
Mhm.
it's just too
Yeah.
much. So, and the fact that she's like the polar opposite of what he thinks she is,
Mhm.
um, makes it all worse.
Mhm. Yeah. I did like, when Michael was talking to Brooklyn and Brooklyn's talking about, like, how Chase is such a good person and sees the good in everyone, and he's like, "Not me," and that's a good point
Right.
too.
Yeah, that was good dialogue too. Like, do you wanna
Mhm.
be with somebody who's that self-righteous that,
Mhm.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I know we have our sort of like, we're hesitant to approve of what Michael's doing,
Mhm.
but I think Michael has some really on point observations to make about Chase.
Yeah. I
I mean, it's
don't
not his place to destroy their marriage,
Right,
but
right. Yeah. Although I don't know that Chase would treat a child of his like with that sort of, make
maybe.
making them feel like he's impossible to please or they're so afraid of letting him down. I don't know. I feel like it's only like this whole this whole like Willow dynamic that sort of corrupts everything else. I wonder if she wasn't in the picture, you know, I'm not sure there'd be any of these problems really.
Yeah, maybe
I,
not. I
I
don't
don't
know,
know, but
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 he's
she is in the picture, so and he's
yeah.
allowed her to like create all, and he's acting like he doesn't think Brooklyn's bothered by it, but that means he's really not paying attention.
Right, he's really not paying attention, or he doesn't know her as well as he thinks, and I don't
Yeah,
know, I'm just a little bit
yeah.
with Michael on the whole, like,
Oh
if you have
yeah,
to
yeah.
go to
Mhm.
these lengths to
Mhm.
make this marriage work, like, these
Yeah.
these are all red flags, so something's really wrong here, and is this really
Yeah.
what you want?
Right. And let's say
Um,
Brooklyn was spending a lot of time with Dante or something like that. Would Chase
yeah,
not be
right.
bothered by that?
Yeah, exactly, that's a good parallel, yeah.
But
Um,
when Michael said it was a solid
yeah.
plan though, I thought, is it? Is it a solid plan? It's already blown up in Brooklyn's face, really.
Well, we've pointed out before that planning is not
And
like
not
in Port Charles, planning is
no.
a really loose concept. So
Yeah,
a
yeah.
plan is,
Mhm.
and so
Nobody's
far
very
it's
good at.
working pretty well. I mean, they're like it's moving at lightning speed. They're already showing up
That's
with paper.
true. That's true. Yeah. Yeah. And the fact I don't think Lucy took into account just how much Justine is gunning for Willow.
Yeah,
So,
right.
anything she hears that makes Willow sound bad at all, she's going to pursue that.
Yeah, she's gunning for Willow, and she's also tight with Jordan. So she
Mhm.
wants to do something on that whole
Mhm. Yeah.
front too.
Yeah.
Um,
Mhm. Yeah. And this is just another like strike against Chase, that she knows he interfered with his questioning, between Joe and Willow.
right. Which, yeah, he shouldn't. I mean, he really shouldn't. Like, he needs some counseling in the worst way.
In the worst way, yeah, yeah. Um, okay, anything more to say about Chase? Let's see. He and
Um,
Joe are already like, at odds with each other.
at loggerheads, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So that doesn't bode well for him, I don't think either. I don't know. Um,
Are you lifting like a stein of beer or something?
it's just a glass of water, trying to stay
Glass of
hydrated.
water, getting
Yeah,
hydrated. Sure,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
sure, yeah,
Yeah. I guess have we pretty much
yeah. I had
covered
to. I think
Chase?
I was a quart low on the fluids by the time I got home. I had to
Yeah, I had to get topped
rehydrating.
off. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, well, and when it's cool out, like which it was in New
Mhm.
Hampshire,
Mhm.
you're not just like sucking. You don't have to like hook up an IV or anything to stay
Yeah.
hydrated like you do in
Yeah.
Florida.
Mhm.
So you sort of forget. You're just like,
Mhm.
what have I had to drink today? Coffee
Yeah, yeah. Right, and when it's cooler,
all
you just don't
all
really
day.
feel as much like drinking a cold glass of water.
Right.
Yeah.
Speaking of coffee,
Mhm.
I noticed you sent me another bag of coffee that's called Smart Ass Coffee. Are you trying to send me a message?
And it sounds like it was received.
I drank some this morning.
Was it good?
Yeah, made me a smart ass.
Yeah. Shaw's used to have like all these different kinds of coffee, and now they've seemed to like they're going more towards the whole bean coffee, and I think like that's sort of
Oh,
snotty.
yeah, like they probably have a grinder right there, but yeah, I
I
don't
don't
think I have
think
a
so.
grinder
No, it's
anymore.
not the kind of
No?
thing where you could dump it into a grinder and put
Oh,
it
and
back
grind
in.
it on the spot?
No,
Mm,
no.
that's weird.
It is
You could
weird.
take the beans home and suck on them.
Yeah, I guess so. That's a good idea, Gia. Thanks.
That's what she said, yeah. Um,
Oh, welcome back, Gia. We've missed all this.
Jaws. I
Yeah,
flew
yeah.
home with some stuff in a Hannaford bag, and I thought that's remember that,
Mhm.
uh Bob Marley routine. He has some routine where he's talking about his parents arriving, with all their stuff packed
Yeah,
in
yeah,
Hannaford
yeah.
grocery sacks. And I
Uh-huh.
was like, it's so
Yeah,
mean.
yeah, yeah.
I was like, I know I don't have a carry-on, but I've got these plastic sacks that I'm putting everything in.
Yep, yep.
They're still good.
Yeah,
Never
oh,
using
yeah,
them.
you're traveling in
Yeah.
style. Yeah, and Bob Marley,
Yeah.
by the way, he's a comedian, not Bob Marley, the
Oh yeah,
reggae singer.
yeah. No, he's a Maine comedian. And
Mhm.
it's very you have to really be from Maine, I think, to get it. Like it just wouldn't
Yeah, that would
right?
be I'd be interested to see, like, if somebody who just saw him without having ever been to Maine would think he's funny.
I think it's really local, and it probably is even
Yeah,
local to certain areas, but oh
maybe.
my god, he's hysterical, like the
He
ants,
is.
the oh
Yeah.
god, he kills me.
Yeah,
Anyway.
he's really funny, yeah.
Okay,
Okay, so
you name some characters now. Who else do we want
okay, how about
to
Cullum?
discuss?
Your boy Cullum.
Cullum, my boy, yeah.
Yeah.
So saline. Oh yeah, we were talking last time like
Yeah,
about
yeah.
theories that
Mhm.
Britt is possibly not actually
Mhm.
dying with
Mhm.
Huntington's,
Right.
but now he's going to poison her.
Yeah, that was chilling.
Um,
That was
that was
chill.
chilling.
'Cause
Yeah.
how are they gonna how's anybody gonna figure out that that's happening and stop it from happening?
Right, because the only one that knew the saline, who did
Was it
Fitzpatrick tell?
who did he
He was
tell?
like
Yeah.
asking somebody about oh, Lucas. He told Lucas.
Uh-huh.
Remember he was asking
Yeah,
Lucas
yeah,
about
yeah.
yeah, because I thought he was saying
Uh-huh.
sailing. Um,
That's right.
so that won't help anything because I was thinking if Dante heard that, because
Yeah.
Dante's now gonna be traveling with Britt, like, and that'll be
Mhm.
a fun party.
Yeah.
Um, but no, he wouldn't have heard that, I don't think.
Yeah, and
Hmm.
I'm feeling like a lot of this is turning into like a pikeman situation for me because
Sure.
I can't keep track of what everybody knows and doesn't know.
It doesn't know, and if they just tell each other stuff, we could have had this solved
Yeah,
weeks ago.
yeah. So
Um,
that's been really tough for me to keep track of what's happening.
yeah.
But
Yeah, so I don't know, like, Cullum, he seems so sort of in control of things, but then he also doesn't seem to know everything. I mean,
yeah,
we're getting a lot of, like, him, sort of bouncing things off his goon in the poorly
right,
fitted
right.
jacket,
Yeah.
he's
Mhm.
just a sounding board goon.
Mhm. Yeah.
Um, although I kinda like him, I hope he sticks around, he seems like a likable meathead. Uh, don't you think?
Sure, sure. Yeah. I mean, maybe
He seems like a real blockhead.
yeah, and seems like he's just like he's not gonna challenge Cullum on anything, right? He's just
No,
there to
no,
listen,
yeah.
support him, carry out orders.
He's built
Um,
kinda like Rock'em Sock'em Robot.
mhm, okay,
Remember
okay.
that?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
Um,
so,
so I
but
don't know what else to say about Cullum, but he is evil. He's well,
mhm.
like, so he set up Nathius, Cassius,
Yeah, yeah.
um,
Mhm.
which I was like, yeah, how stupid was that? Like he looked right at him when he was like closing the thing and didn't bring it up, and then it's like, it made sense later. Um,
Yeah, I know. That like, we
and
knew
he
that
didn't question
was
like, why are you carrying that massive bag?
that's true
That
too.
like
Yeah.
man bag.
Yeah, Nathan Cassius is another one who just seems to underestimate everybody or overestimates himself, I should say. He thinks he's more than capable of handling all these situations, and he's really
Yeah,
not.
and he's
Um,
really not. Uh,
so yeah, unless like Cullum like sort of throws it in his face that, that was poison you just sent to your sister, then I don't know how we're gonna
how
figure
we're
out.
gonna stop that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know, yeah, like what does that mean about the sailing? Is there a connection there? Like was he like withholding meds and replacing them with saline and now he's replacing them with poison? Is
Well,
that his
if she truly was ill and they had been giving her a drug and then switched it to saline, wouldn't we have
Yeah,
seen
yeah.
symptoms coming back
Yeah.
already?
We think so. We think so, yeah.
And I don't
Uh,
like, was that really food poisoning like she thought? Like, would you have shaking hands like that for food poisoning?
probably
Maybe, I
n
guess, if you were
I don't know, maybe if you were her, but, and if you really did have Huntington's, but yeah, I don't know. Usually it's just like a bathroom related, sort of
a bath,
problem.
yeah, like an
Yeah.
upchuck, or it's just sphincter related
Yeah,
one
it's
way or the other.
yeah, yeah. I'm gonna say, like, usually both, or at least, the bottom one.
And you just hope
food
not
poisoning.
simultaneously. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and that would be awkward if you're sharing a room with anybody and you have to be in the bathroom all the time. That
Yeah, it was
right.
awkward with Rocco, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and I have
The
to
teenage
say
boy that worshipped your womb.
right,
Yeah.
right. I didn't find them as creepy, for these last
No, and I
few
said that
episodes.
too, we had one of our lovely listeners said that they were totally not seeing that, and they saw it
Mm.
her as more like the fun aunt and the,
Mhm, mhm,
loving aunt, and I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna try and see it that way," and yeah, so it
mhm,
moved a little less creepy, but then I thought
mhm.
today he was being like, again, I just feel
Yeah,
like everybody needs counseling of some kind.
yeah, where the hell
He's
is
he seemed
Kevin
a
when you
little
need him?
I know, didn't he seem a little over, the top about her?
Yeah, I wasn't really listening to her, like, like, 'cause I kinda get what she's saying, she doesn't want him to see her dying, whether she is really
And we're
or
supposed
not.
to think that she had this plan to just get him out of there and then send him away, because it didn't seem like that was how she was playing it.
I don't think she really had a chance to come up with a real plan, so
Yeah,
I could see in her head, like, she thought, "Yeah, we just gotta get out of here, and then we'll figure it out later," you
and
know?
then yeah, and then she realized, like, how awful it would be to force somebody to watch you die,
Yeah,
you know?
especially somebody that sort of thinks so highly of her, the one person,
Yeah, yeah,
really, to have them sort of see her as like,
yeah,
failing, that would be tough.
yeah,
Um,
failing, and also you like, there's a lot of really gross stuff that goes on with dying, like,
yeah,
really.
yeah, mhm, that's right.
I mean, it doesn't have to, but, um
But it
and of
tends
course it's a
to.
TV show, but it does tend to, and
Yeah,
you gotta be ready, you gotta, like, get your armor on and deal with, there's fluids, there's
yeah,
everything, like,
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
sure everybody listening is probably of an age that they've had to be in that position, and
mhm,
it, I don't know if it changes you, but it you gotta
mm.
toughen up and just be there,
Yeah,
and to put a
yeah,
teenage boy through that is asking to like, think of having to go through that as a teenager, like, and I know a lot of people do lose parents that have cancer or whatever, and that, and
mhm,
that's gotta
mhm.
change your life,
Yeah,
that's
yeah, mhm.
to witness that.
Yeah, like, a lot of illusions disappear, about
Yeah,
people being,
yeah,
sort of
because these
whole.
flesh sacks are
Yeah, they're vulnerable.
they're vulnerable, they're delicate, all
Mhm.
kinds of crap's gonna happen,
Yeah, they
and,
smell and they decay and,
yeah, yeah,
they let you down.
so
Maybe yeah.
I applaud her impulse to try and, like, get him away for
Mhm,
that, but
mhm,
now it's like now he's being impossible about it. I was like, "Yeah, let Britt handle things on her own, or send for the brother, send word
mhm,
that Britt's alone or something," but,
mhm. Yeah.
I guess we'll have some, I don't know, hilarity because the 4 of them are gonna be traveling together, and that's gonna be, um
That's gonna be interesting if that's what they do next with these people. And I gotta say, I hate Dante and
Lulu.
Lulu. Like, just at
I knew
least,
you would.
you
I was
know
feeling your hate coming
yeah,
through my TV tubes. I don't
yeah,
think they have tubes anymore, but I
no.
felt like it.
Did you hate them a little bit?
Yeah, yeah.
I
Um,
because I also I mean, I think sure
Lulu more so than Dante.
yeah,
I thought Lulu
always,
was, yeah,
always, yeah,
always.
but, they're not
That's because we think Dante is cute.
well,
He's cute.
he's got so many good qualities, and we haven't seen as many of Lulu's good qualities consistently, um, but we'll get to that, but, they're not taking into account Rocco's part in this. They're acting like everything he's done is her
Yeah,
fault, and
right, right.
sure, he followed her to the docks or whatever, and that I mean, it's just because she's alive on the planet that happened, but it really was not it was out of her control.
Right. I mean, she did her best to discourage him from coming around
Yeah,
her, and yeah,
she
it's what I mean. It's
tried.
his obsession that's the problem, really.
So and probably
And
part
that's
of
what they need to be examining is
yeah.
why is our child so obsessed with this person?
Well, and also I think it's like they're treating her so badly that that makes it even harder for him to just,
Right.
he feels
Yeah,
like
they're
he's
just
gotta make up
driving
for
him
all of
right.
that.
Yeah, right. Right. So I
So
don't know if it'll be funny or just tragic, but
yeah.
I'm still feeling like she doesn't have Huntington's.
I mean,
I'm
she's
still feeling
gotta
like I'm gonna
right.
do that.
Right. She's gotta survive this, whatever it is, and whatever's in that box, hopefully, somehow, she won't take it. Um, but
Yeah, I don't know how that yeah, I mean, wouldn't she be anxious to like shoot herself up immediately?
you'd think
Yeah, so I guess we'll
uh,
find out sooner rather than later.
yeah, what was I gonna say? Sheesh. Did we finish with Cullum? I was gonna say, he has Carly and Charlotte in his sights.
Oh yeah, I like that split screen thing that was
Yeah.
yesterday or something, but where we had those two in the end, yeah.
It's kind of a retro effect, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so what I don't know
I think
what is he gonna do with them? Try to dry out Valentine? Try
everybody's gonna be down in the yoga studio at the base in the
It's
basement.
gonna get crowded in there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, mhm, but yeah, he's of course, he's a bad guy, and, let should we talk about Lucas now? Lucas and Carly, maybe?
Okay. All
Okay.
right.
I found their conversation quite satisfying.
Yeah, I liked their conversation, but then I felt like here we go again. We've just substituted Lucas, and we've got like, no, you can't go to Windermere. You
Yeah,
can't. You know,
yeah.
I
But
was just like, we're doing
right,
this again.
right, and this
Uh,
is where I couldn't keep track of what they already knew or what I thought they knew. Like, he knew Cullum had shot Marco, Carly didn't know that.
yeah,
And
yeah, and he knew Cullum was a real bad guy, and like so.
yeah.
Right, they hadn't shared information
Yeah, so
at all.
I liked that they're sort of a little bit and now he knows Joss is in the WSB. I thought he kind of knew somehow that she was involved with Valentine, but I don't know why I thought that.
Well,
Um,
he knew that she had this secret man
yeah,
that
and
she'd been having the fling
right,
with, and
right,
while
right.
she was still with Jack,
Yeah.
but
I guess Valentine's name never came up though when Lucas was talking to
uh, I
anybody.
guess not. I
Yeah.
don't know.
I did like his reaction when he put it together that Valentine was the guy she was
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
yeah.
they're a good like they're a believable brother sister
Yeah.
dynamic,
Yeah.
and
Mhm.
he had that funny line about he would need wine, he would need more time
Yeah,
and wine,
yeah,
and
yeah.
all that stuff.
Mhm,
So they'll
mhm.
probably have some Scooby Doo adventure going out to Windermere. That'll be fun.
Yeah, and it seems like they could come up with some at least Lucas could come up with some excuse for going back out there, like maybe he forgot some
Yeah, he left
stuff, you
something.
know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But if the place is crawling with WSB people, then I guess he probably wouldn't be able to get very far. They gotta keep track of like where Cullum is during the day. Nobody seems to know how to like figure out like when it's safe to do stuff.
Yeah, yeah, and how much intel Cullum has on everybody, and
Yeah.
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 But yeah, now I am worried about Charlotte, and
Mhm.
I think
Yeah.
Charlotte's been doing a stellar job of being a
Mhm.
teenage girl, and
Yes, yes. Uh-huh.
uh, I liked I really liked. I mean, it was kind of hard to watch, but the thing was she and Danny having
Mhm.
their falling out over
Mhm. Mhm.
Rocco. I thought that was really like I felt like Danny's personality is very set. Like they don't
Yeah. Yeah.
falter with him. He's always really
Mhm.
Danny. Like, oh my God,
Mhm.
he gets this information and he's gonna
Mhm.
impulsively
Yeah.
use it, no matter
Yeah.
what. And I
Mhm.
also really liked how protective
Mhm.
Charlotte was of her own family.
Yeah, right.
Like, I didn't really
Mhm.
see her taking this stand, but she was
Mhm.
firm about, she was like, you're just gonna blow up my whole family with this, and
Mhm. Mhm.
um
Yeah.
So I mean, we don't even know if they're romantically involved. Like they never
Right.
followed up on those two in their little smoochy time, and
Mhm.
but they were certainly tight. And
Mhm.
so I like this little this bump in the road for those two.
Mhm. Yeah.
And I think they're both doing a nice job of being young adults, like sort of on the verge of being young adults, kind of. And
Yeah, I have to say, I think, like, the writers do a really good job, like, with this might be their sweet spot, teenagers.
yeah, yeah.
And I don't know if
Well,
that's
and they're and I'm just as intrigued by the teenager storylines as anybody else is, but probably
yeah,
more
yeah,
a lot
right.
of the time.
Mhm. Yeah, and that's saying a
Like,
lot, for old people
yeah,
to
like I'd
wanna know
rather
what
not see
happens.
Brooklyn's furrowed brow as much, and
Yeah.
but
Mhm.
I'm into like, oh, Charlotte and Danny are having it out. Like that was an interesting scene.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm
and
I'm wondering, like, but see, like, Danny going to the WSB, like, doesn't like, did she not she told him that Rocco shot Cullum,
yeah,
right? I mean, so I
he's
don't
not
know.
the brightest
Yeah,
young man.
yeah, I just don't understand why he thinks anybody at the WSB is gonna be open-minded at this
Yeah,
point,
I
you
don't know.
know?
And he before he did that, he kept talking about he needed to talk to his
His
grandmother, talk to
grandmother,
his
yeah,
grandmother. Yeah.
yeah, and
And
I
well, he's
thought
gonna talk to her now, but I thought, "Oh, yeah, that's probably actually is a kind of a good move if you gotta talk to
right,
somebody."
right, that would have been the best move, I thought,
Yeah.
and she
I
could
also
have
liked hearing that a grandma is still, like, a powerful creature that,
yeah,
that
mhm,
they hadn't aged out somebody that's a grandma, like,
yeah,
she's a mover and a shaker in his world,
yeah,
she's
yeah,
still
yeah, right, he thinks
yeah.
she has powers,
Yeah, she hasn't been sidelined by being a
Mhm.
grandma.
Right, right, yeah, but I guess I was thinking that a lot of this and a lot of what Alexis was saying, we were supposed to be drawing parallels to detention facilities, ICE, kidnappings and
Um,
stuff like that.
yeah, that thought crossed my mind too, yeah. Did that
Um,
bother you?
no, I
Did
I
you
mean,
find it
it's
too didactic?
well, it's
That's a big word.
it is a big word. Good for you
It's
using it.
actually not that big, I mean, it's 3 syllables, but,
Uh,
you don't hear it a lot,
no, you don't.
so you're
You
welcome.
don't. Thanks. Thank you. I think it's noble to bring that up. I really do because I think that we're allowing ourselves to forget that that's happening. But I don't know if it's as
Yeah,
effective as they hope it will be. Maybe they're hoping to
yeah.
persuade people that are pro ice that this is a bad thing. I don't know if that's working or not. They might just be
Yeah,
preaching
I
to the
don't know. They probably
choir.
just have a bunch of people online saying, "I don't want politics in my
Yeah.
story."
Yeah.
So, I don't know. No,
Yeah.
I didn't see that or anything, but,
Right.
but I bet they would because it crossed my mind too, so it was
Mhm.
obvious enough that
Mhm.
even a knucklehead like me noticed it.
Yeah, yeah. And I mean it was somewhat effective, I think, the idea that your
Yeah,
father can just sort of be disappeared.
just be disappeared, right,
Yeah.
right. The idea of due process and
Yeah,
yes,
yeah. So, good for them, I guess, keeping it relevant.
keeping it, ripped from today's headlines.
Yeah, yeah, but the
Bum,
cult
bah.
and maybe I guess supposed to think Cullum is just one of those ghouls who's, like, steering the ship, of all this bad stuff.
It would be funny if they had somebody had to go find him and he was actually, like, in a coffin with his hands crossed over his chest,
Yeah, that wouldn't be that
like
surprising, would it?
no, because 'cause he's got that vibe. He's
He
definitely
really
got that vibe.
does, he does, yeah. So yeah, I guess he's doing a good job, but he's got a lot of balls in the air and a lot of people that he's trying to sorta
And balls.
Thanks, Chia, for that. Uh, there's a lot of people he's trying to control, right? Including Jack.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
I don't know if he has any sort of thoughts about what's going on with Drew. I don't know how urgent it is to him that they find Sidwell. I
Oh, the
guess.
Sidwell, I should have brought him up as a character that
All
we'll
right,
do him next.
yeah, we could go there now, I think.
He's just a delight. I just love everything about him. Don't you think?
I
Don't
do
you love
like
him?
I
You love
do
him.
no, that's too strong a word, but he is fun, and I like when he's, like, sort of talking, in quotation marks, like, to Drew, and he's always, like,
Yes,
squeezing his
yes, he's
arm or
funny.
something, you know?
Yes.
He's just, like, sort of talking slash taunting,
Oh,
you know?
yes, he's hysterical.
Yeah, so yeah, that's some interesting television, I guess, right? That's kind of
Yeah,
a
and
unique little situation there.
yep, and he's bunking with Willow now. That's so funny.
And that's weird, isn't it? That house doesn't seem like it's big
Yeah.
enough to have, a spare room for
Yeah,
him.
where's he gonna be?
I
Right.
don't know. But yeah, so let's see, he had some good conversations with Willow where she still acts like somehow she can like talk her way out of
Yeah,
things.
like she
Yeah.
has some kind of power. She's like in
Yeah.
charge of how things are gonna go down. And it's like,
Right.
Willow, you got nothing.
Nothing. Nothing.
This guy actually kills people without hesitation. He's the only
Mhm.
effective killer. Well, I
Mhm.
guess Sonny's been pretty effective, but
Or Cullum's pretty deadly too. But yeah.
yeah, but
Yeah.
like she just doesn't know what she's up against here.
No. Mm-mm.
She's really bit off more than she could chew with this whole thing. And I
Mhm.
loved we're kind of moving into Willow now,
Mm,
but
mhm.
the whole like suddenly she's Laura's darling and
Oh, yeah,
that was
that's
a
yeah.
yeah.
She's really
And
presenting, like,
and
her very best
Curtis.
version of herself with Laura.
Yeah, and then suddenly, like, she and Curtis are, like, getting along,
Mhm.
and then but
Mhm.
Curtis was already, like, cutting eyes at her when he heard the whole, like,
Yeah.
what
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Route 91? Oh my god.
And I hope
Yeah.
he's, like, sort of feeling sick thinking about, everything that he's done because of his assumption that it was Isaiah, but it didn't.
Do you think he'll go back and apologize to Isaiah? Because I don't see that
No, I
happening.
don't see no, it looked like they were having words in the
They were
scenes
already
from the
having
next
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
yeah, probably not, but yeah, so, should we stick with Willow for a little bit and then maybe move on to Curtis?
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead, what else you got?
Nothing.
Oh,
No. Okay, no, no, no. So Sidwell's telling her why he needs to stick around or, like, he doesn't have a good reason, but he's sticking around for a little while. And then, Chase comes by to I guess he came by to tell her he wasn't gonna take the job. Was that the reason he was
right.
there? Yeah.
Yeah, that was initially yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and she, gives him all this stuff like crap, like why, she's disappointed and everything. But shouldn't she have been sort of relieved with Sidwell hanging around that Chase won't be close? Well, I guess she probably does like having some muscle around who would take a bullet for her. But
Yeah, you just talked yourself through that whole
yeah, I
thing.
did, didn't I?
Yeah. It's just letting you get there, but,
Were
uh,
you already there?
no, I was drifting off thinking about supper. Um,
Oh, oh dear.
um, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, she's got now she's got 2 cops in the house, and she's got Sidwell there, and then the
Yeah.
Joe guy. Like, and there's always something weird about somebody asking to use your bathroom, you know?
Yeah, yeah, uh-huh.
Because
Right,
it's like, so you can't hold it, and that means you probably
right.
won't need to take a crap. You're gonna go take a crap in somebody else, and that's like
Yeah, yeah,
I
uh-huh.
just don't like thinking about people doing that. I mean, if you really
No,
have to, if you
eh,
must,
but yeah, it's
but
not cool, not cool.
not cool, man. Um,
No. Mhm.
and also, you just know with him that it's like he was gonna poke around because he was already there
Mhm,
up to
mhm.
no good.
Yeah, yeah.
But I didn't know he was gonna go find Drew and play the Blinky game and
He got right to it,
uh,
didn't he? Like,
yeah, yeah.
that seemed, I guess, clever, maybe a little too clever, but were you surprised when Drew basically, used the
No.
opportunity to bury Willow?
No, that's classic Drew.
Yeah.
I don't think Drew's undergone any Rick-like transformation in this
No,
faux
no.
illness. So,
Probably not. I'm just wondering, like, it's the sort of thing where it would be in his situation and with this just sort of falling in his lap, it's kind of hard for him to like play out like the consequences of what he's doing now. Is this going to really like help him? I mean, I guess it probably
well, he
will,
can just
right?
be like, "Well, I was having a spasm." I mean, there's nothing, like,
Yeah, yeah. Uh-huh.
I mean, I think he'd be forgiven anything, like, "I
Yeah.
don't know what you're talking
Right.
about," I
Right.
wasn't even conscious at that moment.
Yeah, and is there any
Um
reason why Sidwell would be mad that he had thrown Willow under the bus like this?
let's see, how would that impact Sidwell? And I
Well,
mean,
he does think that she can, like, do stuff for him in her
yeah,
position
yeah,
as
she is kind of a
Congresswoman.
good puppet sorta for him.
Mhm.
So yeah, I don't know. I guess he'd prefer to be in control of Willow, I guess.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
and yeah, if Willow is carted away, then who's gonna keep Drew
Mhm.
medicated? Maybe
Right,
Nina
right.
would be the.
Mhm.
I mean, I if I
Imagine that. Imagine
yeah, you
that.
think about Sidwell. Sidwell would just probably have no qualms about just eliminating Drew.
Right, because I think that was what he sort of was thinking was gonna be the.
His intent in the first
Yeah,
place. Yeah.
yeah, uh-huh. So, yeah,
So yeah, I
Drew
don't know if he would be angry about Drew,
and
implicating
Drew
her.
Drew knew. He said that to like in front of Drew, right? That he would kill him or something like that, didn't he?
Yes, he did. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so you'd think Drew would maybe think about, how
I think
Will.
Drew's just grasping at straws to
Yeah.
communicate something to anybody to get
Yeah,
this
yeah.
ball rolling on getting him
Somebody
out
is
of there.
finally
Like,
asking him questions and
yeah,
watching for the answers. Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
And wait till he gets the Felicia, speech board thing or whatever it's gonna
Yeah.
be. Oh my god.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oof,
Oh
oof, oof.
boy. Yeah.
Um,
Hmm.
okay, you got any more about Willow and the Drew thing or
Um, I guess not at the moment. No. I
okay.
guess not. Okay,
All right.
should we talk about.
Trina.
Yeah, oh god. Man, I even when she's acting like she's growing up, it seems like she's taking 10 steps backwards, doesn't it? And she's such a sort of petulant
She seems
child.
insufferable.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Insufferable. She's like a little queen dictating things to her
Yeah.
parents, and they're just like taking it and lapping it up, and
Yeah,
oh my
yeah.
god. Even though
Mm,
they, I don't know what it is about what they're doing to this character, but
mhm.
because everything she was saying, if it had been said maybe in some different tone or
Yeah.
a different way,
Maybe, right, right.
she'd been, like, lovingly crying and hugging them and saying, "But
Mhm.
I need you
Yeah.
guys to back off and give me space," but it was this
Hostile.
little spoiled brat, hostile,
Mhm.
attitude thing going on that
Mhm.
was like, "Oh my god."
Yeah. I don't know, did she even hug them when she got to the house?
I don't remember her doing that, but she might
Sh
have.
she didn't when she
Um,
left, she just grabbed her bag and
no.
strutted out of there, and that seemed like, "Seriously? Your mom's pregnant," you know? I mean, she's a little bit sort of fragile, right? You know?
Yeah, yeah, and then "I do wanna be notified for the birth," It's like, "Okay, Your Highness."
I know, I just yeah,
Oh,
it was
I can't believe I wish I could put my finger on what's so unlikable about what they've done to her, and she was one of my favorite characters.
I know, she was so feisty. I think she just seems so
Yeah.
self-involved, like, she's still acting like she's such a victim here, but she's got a lot of things that she should be grateful for.
Yeah, I mean, I get the whole, like, "Yep, I was putting my needs aside and trying to play
Mhm.
peacemaker with my parents," and I get that's
Mhm.
not a healthy dynamic, you need to
Mhm.
stop that,
Right.
but I don't know, I just was like I couldn't stand her in that scene.
No, I couldn't
Um,
either. I couldn't either.
what
Even
did
when
you
she
think about Oh, go ahead.
Well, even when she said, "I'm not, like, blaming you or something," it's like, "Well, you kind of are,"
You
you know?
sound like you are.
You know?
Yeah,
And, like,
yeah.
when she said I don't know if she said, "I love you," or whatever, but, like, whatever she said that was supposed to be nice didn't come across that way, you
Didn't
know?
come across as nice. No, I
No.
know.
And you think like I also think like Kai is such a sort of a lovely, gentle person, and she's just like I think he deserves way better than her right now, you know?
Yeah, I don't see what he gets out of this relationship really at
Yeah.
this point.
Yeah.
Um,
But
Backing up in time a little bit, we had the
Mhm.
conversation between Portia and Curtis. How did that go
Oh,
down with
yeah.
you?
Not great.
Because
Well, I would compare it maybe a little bit to Tracy and Chase, where they were both sort of really trying to listen, I think, and trying to not sort of have a knee-jerk reaction to what each other was saying. And I mean, I guess there was some of that effort with Curtis and Portia, but Curtis is I think also one of the points that Portia made, which she should have probably made a long time ago, was like this like not like being a blended family stuff, which was a lot of that had to do
yeah,
with Trina trying to
yeah,
bring everybody and also
yeah,
Stella like trying to like jam everybody together like for the baby
yeah.
because everything's and well I guess Portia was part of that
The
too
baby.
thinking the
Yeah,
baby was gonna solve
the
all the
baby was gonna.
problems
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know but so I also feel like it's just not fair the way Curtis talks so badly about Isaiah and based on nothing really except
yeah.
basically jealousy or having
Well,
his pride hurt I guess because he found out about their affair like so publicly.
I think he set the tone when he walked in, Curtis,
And looking
and
for his
said something
chair.
about the chair, and it's
Yeah.
like, "Oh, so you gave her the house, but you expected her to keep everything like it was, like some kinda
Mhm.
shrine to you," and he didn't
Mhm.
even seem to realize what a petulant, spoiled, rotten baby
Yeah.
man he was being,
Yeah,
and if I
yeah.
were her, I would've opened him a new one right there, you
Mhm.
know?
Mhm.
I mean, I
Yeah.
think she's like, as much as we don't like her squealy side,
Mhm.
I feel like they're having her character shows a tremendous restraint in dealing with
Yeah,
this
more
big,
than him,
big
yeah.
man baby. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm glad she didn't say that she was ready to, take back what she said about him.
Right. She was like sorry that she
Yeah.
said it, but she
Yeah.
wasn't like changing her
Right.
tune about
Right. Yeah.
the content of what she said.
Yeah. Because
Um,
Curtis hasn't grown at all from this experience he had with
she's
Isaiah.
regressed.
Yeah.
Like
There's
he's really regressed tremendously.
Yeah, you get
And
the
I think
feeling that he
continues
would
to regress.
yeah, it still seems like if Isaiah said the wrong thing, he would punch him again, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And feel justified doing it.
Yeah. So he's like just a ticking package and that's no good.
Package.
Yeah. But yeah, so that was all pretty rough and when I rewatched that episode, I did fast forward through some of that cuz I couldn't bear it a second time.
Couldn't stand it, yeah. So,
Yeah.
it's progress in that they're gonna be civil to each other, but it's like,
Yeah.
it's a long way off from being a loving family that's raising a baby with love, it's gonna be like
Yeah.
silent exchanges of the baby at a rest stop or something. Like
That's a fun idea. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
And part of the problem is all this interference. Like Stella really seemed like she overstepped a lot throughout.
Yeah, that's her MO, yes.
Yeah. I mean, it's weird because sometimes she's very good at being sort of restrained and philosophical with other people, I
Yeah,
guess, that maybe that aren't her family. But with these guys,
right,
she really needs to just like I don't know, listen to what they're trying to say.
right, yeah. Yep.
Um
So that was all yucky. So I
yeah, yeah.
continue to not enjoy the Jordan, Portia, Curtis, all of it. Trina. It's like,
Mhm.
oh, here they are. Is this going to be a day where we have a lot of them? Like, ah,
Yeah,
But
I know. What did you think about the scene with Curtis and Jordan where she was starting to finally do a little detective work about Sidwell? Did you sleep?
oh,
Did
and
you?
then Laura appears
Yeah,
later.
yeah.
Well, I thought, yeah, a little bit too little, too late. Like, why weren't you
Yeah.
looking for stuff
Mhm.
on him all
Mm.
along? I
Right.
liked though that she was being um like sort of self-reflective about how much she enjoyed the job
Mhm. Yeah.
and the money and all and
Mhm.
she was being upfront about like
Mhm.
she went into this whole thing at trying to like be a detective, but like she fully benefited from the whole thing and she realizes that.
Yeah.
um
Yeah. Mhm.
I mean, of course, both Curtis and Laura are going to give her an out on the, like, well, they were both like patting her on the
Yeah.
back about the whole
Yeah.
thing, but
Yeah.
I it's kind of like, okay, that's way more grown up than blaming the car that you almost hit for
Right. Right. Yeah.
everything that's wrong in your life.
Mhm. Mhm.
So I felt
Yeah.
like that might have been a little bit of growth.
Yeah.
Um, and as far as the detective work, it sounds like maybe Sidwell is going to be holed up in this house that he's bought. Like, I don't know why he wouldn't already be there. Maybe he's got to get the plumbing hooked up or something.
Right. Yep. So that yeah, that does seem like probably a good lead. Yeah, we don't know how much longer he's going to be hanging around at Willow's. But
I hope for a while because that's
yeah.
fun. Just having him bounce in and out. Like maybe they'll have
Yeah,
popcorn
yeah.
together and
Yeah.
watch, just stream something, binge
Yeah,
watch
yeah,
something
fighting over the
together.
remote, yeah,
Oh, you
yeah.
haven't seen Downton Abbey. Oh fuck, and then they're like,
Yeah, how miserable would that be if you were Willow and Drew, have Sidwell in your
but
house?
I could see him like playing it up like crazy,
Oh,
so that
yeah,
would be
yeah,
that would be fun.
uh-huh,
Yeah.
right, and I don't know where any of the kids are in all of this, but none of them are around, so
No, yeah, I know they're very convenient kids that way.
yeah, they are. Yeah. We saw a little of James at the pool. We saw the pool again. The pool's back.
Oh, the pool is back in full force. We thought we were going to get away with a lake house, pond house
Right, right.
summer,
Mhm.
but no, the little pool is back. I feel like they're trying really hard to not showing anybody like crouched down. They're showing them like
Yeah.
flat and swimming.
Mhm.
Like when they
Mhm.
were playing Marco Polo and stuff. But
Mhm. Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
and then we had some like just sort of fluff scenes with Emma and Gio that
Mhm.
they remain cute.
Mhm.
Uh,
Mhm. Yeah.
and then we had like a bunch of stuff at the end of today with like, does Charlotte have a crush on Gio or something?
That's
What's
what I
going
was
on there? Why is
afraid
she?
of. Is that what's gonna happen? I don't want that to
I don't
happen.
know. I don't want that either.
Yeah.
And then I was like, are they related? Wait,
Yeah.
what?
Oh god. Yeah, I don't think so, but probably.
Yeah, I didn't know why.
Yeah.
Like, it did seem a little weird with that whole, I'd rather be here than, it was like, what are we
Yeah.
doing here? I don't
Yeah.
know.
I know he's I don't know if he would pick up on that, but needs to make it clear that that's not there's nowhere that that's going to go, It's just him and Emma, their thing.
Yeah, yeah. So I don't want to see that, but that is sort of a classic teenage girl
Yeah, I
storyline
could
thing
see
that they
why.
might
Yeah,
do.
she would have a crush on
Yeah,
him, especially because he seems
yeah,
so much more like sort of level-headed than Danny.
yeah. And the older, more glamorous
Yeah, yeah.
boy. And, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
because Danny's just seems like such a kid compared to him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Like a little brother almost at this point to her,
Yeah.
you know. One of the as you know, one of my complaints about the pool setting is that when these other people have their meetings there, it just seems so silly. Like
Mm.
Laura in her
Why are
dark
they fully
dark
clothed?
black,
Yeah,
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 she's very like
yeah.
dressed for like a air conditioned office in like in spring or something, and then you got Willow like in her light sort of outfit. um
Yeah, like Chase and Brooklyn are fully like they're kind of
yeah,
in summery
yeah,
clothes, but still like yeah, it is a little weird.
yeah,
Like why
yeah.
wouldn't they at least have Brooklyn in just some sort of I don't know. Well, can't we ever have anybody like in like casual shorts and a t-shirt and maybe a ball cap or something?
I would
Like
think
to go to a
so.
pool?
Yeah, she was in jeans, and it's like, why are you even at the pool? You
At the
know?
pool, yeah. Took the
Yeah.
baby to the pool, but you're not going in the pool.
Yeah, the baby's too young,
I don't know,
probably.
maybe they were gonna have lunch or something, but
Maybe,
I mean,
may
she's like so that actress is so like bent on not showing any skin or anything, so
Yeah,
maybe they
yeah.
should just not have her go to the pool.
Maybe not.
'Cause
Yeah, yeah. Mhm.
but they coulda had her fully in some sort of, pool cover kinda thing, fully
Mhm.
engulfed in something with a hat
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
I don't know,
Yeah.
but,
I kinda, going
the
back,
baby's cute.
she's so cute. There was a time, I can't remember which day it was, where it seemed like she was looking, like, directly at the camera, like, "Please."
Yeah, and I loved, like, putting her
Yeah.
hand up in, was it Chase's mouth or somebody's
Yeah,
mouth, trying to steal
yeah,
the scenes, but
yeah.
what's going on? Like, it looked like somebody, like, shaved a little chunk on the back of her head, though. Did you notice that?
No, I didn't.
Is that some weird thing that do babies lose patches of hair or something?
I wouldn't think so, not that I'm aware of, but,
Well,
maybe she
I
had
don't know,
something
it was like a
stuck in there. I don't know.
I don't know, but it looked like a whole, like, row had been plowed there out of the hair in the back of her head, but
Uh-huh, huh.
maybe they lie on their heads too much and rub it all off or something?
I don't know, but she's very, very cute.
Her
Very
eyes are really blue. Yeah, she's
Yeah, she's
really pretty
very, very well
appealing baby, and of
behaved.
course, is she like she must be one of a twin, right?
Mm. Probably at least, yeah. Mhm.
Because that's how they do those things, so we'll have
Yeah.
to see if we notice which baby it is.
Mhm. Yeah, maybe they
Maybe
shaved
one is
one so
missing
they
the
know.
hair.
Yeah,
Yeah, they could tell,
yeah.
yeah.
That's how they
"Well,
tell them
this one's already
apart.
worked too much, get
Yeah.
her out of here." Yeah.
Oh god.
Alright,
Uh,
what else happened over our big stretch of time that we haven't talked about?
let's see. Well, we talked
I feel like we're
about
just talking about today, but that's alright.
yeah, we covered a lot, believe it or not. We
Okay.
didn't like I was thinking also, like, how Rocco, Danny, these guys, they're all so like when they tell somebody something, and that person tells somebody else, they act like they've been so betrayed, right? Like Rocco has felt that way, right? He felt betrayed by
Yeah, right, by Gio
Yeah,
when
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
Gio
But
told Dante, yeah.
right, right. But now, of course, Rocco has told people about
Yep,
Britt,
yep,
so he should
yeah,
be learning that it's harder, than he thinks to keep somebody else's
yeah,
secret.
he's he's a teenager.
Yeah, yeah. And I like going back to how they write for the teenagers, and I'm going to include Trina in this, even though she's
Since she's
older.
regressing a little bit too, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that, like, one of the things that makes her so insufferable, I think, is kind of like sort of classic teenager behavior when you're so sure that you've got everything figured out,
Yeah, yep, yep,
Um,
yep.
so maybe they're doing a good job with her, because yeah, she's very hard to take, but I don't know.
Yeah, she's a lot.
She's really a lot, and yeah, and I don't know, she doesn't have Josh sort of to maybe, like, help her sort of navigate this stuff, and poor Kai has had so much of it, I'm sure he's
Yeah, yeah,
tired of
he's
all
like a
that too.
lapdog. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. What did you think about Joss's scene with Nathan? Do you remember that scene today when
Oh,
she
yeah,
was
today. I
yelling at
liked
him?
it, she's kept dogging him about, "And yet I'm
Yeah.
still here, a
Yeah,
captive," and yet,
yeah, and I think everything she said was kinda landing,
yeah. Well, and I like that they just like, he's yelling right back at her, like,
yeah,
so
yeah,
I
mhm.
they have a good relationship. I think they're good. They communicate well with each other, they don't hold back. Yeah.
Yeah, even though they don't seem like they're getting along really, but at least they're sort of saying what they want, what's on their
I
minds,
I think they have a mutual respect.
Yeah, yeah, mhm, right.
So, I think I see good things in their future
Yeah.
once
He's in
they're out of the yoga studio.
Right. God, Nathan's in such a difficult position. He has no idea really how bad his situation is,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, it seems like he came in just sort of as a mercenary. Oh, speaking
Yeah.
of which, that's the big stuff we haven't mentioned, and we should probably end on this, but,
Okay.
we had stuff earlier in the week, with Ava and,
Oh,
Ethan.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
That
right.
was a fair
Mhm.
amount, and first of
Mhm.
all, I have to say that Ava looked just stunning in that her
Mhm.
makeup and the dress, that long black
Mhm.
dress with the
Yeah,
bright
with the
flowers.
flowers. Mhm.
Wasn't
Mhm.
she, like, take your breath away stunning? Like, if she walked into a room somewhere, you'd be like, "Whoa."
She
Don't you
seems like
think?
she could be in one of those, like, old movies, you know, like a
Yeah,
glamorous
yeah.
actress in an old movie. Yeah. Mhm.
And, they seems like they're moving them along as a possible entanglement,
I would
she and
say
Ethan,
so,
and
yeah. Yeah.
yeah, it's
Mhm.
sort of fun. I'm buying it a
Mhm.
little bit.
Yeah, Sonny's not. Sonny doesn't like that idea at
No.
all. Mm-mm.
No, but she's got Ethan where she wants him, and,
Mhm. Mhm.
with the baby thing, and so we'll probably be finding out soon more about
Yeah.
the danger the baby's in.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. You think he'll have to sort of tell her something to get her to shut up?
maybe, yeah, maybe if they become lovers.
Lovers. Mhm. Maybe.
Lovers, yeah,
Okay, yeah.
but,
Uh-huh.
anyway, that was a fair amount of earlier in the week,
Mhm.
that whole
That's
thing,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Mhm. True.
But
Yeah.
Ethan's growing on me a little bit.
Yeah, I think he's doing sort of a better job this time around as
Yeah, I don't
a
remember him before,
character.
so
Yeah. Um, but we'll see. We'll see, 'cause,
yeah.
um, he's another one who thinks he's much more clever maybe than he is.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. Yeah.
Mhm. Hmm.
Anyway,
Anywho,
that's a pretty good roundup of, lots of stuff that happened.
yeah, we bounced around, but we sort of stayed on
Yeah.
topic mostly.
Mostly, yeah.
Yeah.
Gold sticker, gold star
Yeah.
for us.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, excuse me.
Well, it is
I'm jet
getting
lagged.
late. Yeah.
It's late.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm on New Hampshire time. Oh, wait, it's the same time. Never mind.
Oh, gee. All
Anyway, I'm
right.
glad to be back with all you lovely
Mhm.
listeners
Mhm.
and,
Glad to have you back.
you, Keisha, and, looking forward to my smart ass coffee tomorrow morning.
There you go. Atta girl.
There you go.
Okay. All
Okay,
right.
we'll talk again on Monday.
Yep. Okay, everybody.
Okay, yep, thank you very much, and we'll see you soon. Okay, see you, Keish.